Hello, nerds. Welcome to the GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news from geeks like you. If you're new to our show, we cover the geek news beat and we share our opinions with you. I'm your host, Chuck, and with me we have Randy.
What's up, Geek Beast, man? Let's do this. What are we talking about tonight, Charles?
Okay, the first story is a big story.
All right.
You know how we've been talking about Warner Brothers Discovery and how they've been making a lot of bad decisions?
Lay it on.
We thought they're doing bad. Maybe they're not doing something so bad. Comcast wants to buy Warner Brothers Discovery and merger of NBC Universal.
That is interesting.
That is interesting.
I didn't see that coming.
I don't think any of us saw that coming. Isn't it kind of odd that they would actually want to do that? So would it be called NBC Universal Warner Brothers Discovery?
No, please, God, no.
It'd be a long name of all four of them.
No. But that's interesting. So what we've been hearing, I guess, for the last couple of months is the large debt is what's been driving a lot of the decisions over at Warner Discovery.
Yes.
And maybe them trying to cut that debt down and have Comcast purchase it. So dare I say they were doing this with an actual purpose to sell the company?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking, Randy. I'm thinking the same exact thing. It's like we cut off all the fat, we make this really lean, and we sell this sucker.
Yeah, man. America just buys shit and ships it up and gets it out and repackage. It's like hot potato. It's like, here you go. Plans on it.
Yes, man, yes. I wonder if NBC Universal does buy Warner Brothers Discovery. If Comcast buys it and combines it, does that make Comcast a real competitor against Disney?
Well, I would say yes. I mean,
Warner go from being Pepsi to Coca-Cola Jr.
Well, the thing is, Warner still has a lot of notable properties.
Yes.
They still have CNN, TBS, TNT, Warner Brothers, Cartoon Network,
AMC.
AMC. So there's still HBO, there's still a lot of hidden quality within that whole Warner Brothers umbrella. That's why it's so weird. Like a lot of the decisions that they have been making recently, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like you're scratching your head, like, what are they doing? But maybe that is the focal point. And even if Comcast doesn't buy it, maybe they're trying to trim the fat to get somebody to buy
them. Yeah.
What if Disney just bought them and Disney owned Disney owned DC and Warner Brothers?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
DC and Marvel.
That'd be crazy. It would change everything. Everything would have to change.
I don't nobody take this as we said it, but I don't know. Maybe who knows? When we heard the Fox merger, we were like, what the hell?
Yeah, Disney bought Fox. Everything but Fox News.
Yeah, but Fox News and I think Fox Sports. They didn't buy Fox Sports.
They didn't buy Fox Sports either. Yeah,
the 20th Century Fox, all the television shows and everything. So it was like, Jesus, how big is this thing going to get? But
this would be another one. Yeah. Then what's left out there is Sony Pictures.
That's it. And, Spider-Man ain't holding up the whole company.
Yeah, Spider-Man is holding up the whole company right now.
I mean, it's the mouse's world and we just live in it.
Yeah. So maybe Comcast would buy them, but I'm pretty sure when Disney got this news, somebody there was like,
All right, we got one of the great things about our show being live is we get actual interaction from the chat. And Defunct says technically Comcast is already a more valuable company than Disney money-wise, but they certainly don't have the
brand cachet.
No, they don't. Not at all. Yeah, I mean, Comcast is a huge company. Yeah,
they are huge. Yeah, they are huge. That's why I think they'll put them in the forefront of media. They grabbed this because they could be like, you know what? We're going to throw unlimited amounts of money at DC and tell them your job is to take down Marvel. Go for it.
Yeah, and I mean, a big part of it is a lot of money the Comcast makes is purely off the cable organization.
Yes.
Like, their cable, like that's not counting NBCU. So you bring Warner Discovery under that umbrella, they're actually really competing with Disney. And maybe that's what the attraction is.
Maybe it is. I wonder if they're going to hire back all the people that were fired from HBO and Warner Brothers.
What you mean, all the minorities that were fired from HBO?
Them too.
One POC from all the executives.
Yeah. They're like, hey, we're going to bring, sorry guys, we're going to bring all you back. The Batgirl movie, we're going to make it a trilogy now. We're going to release it. Let's do this.
I'm for it, man. But maybe this was I don't think this, but maybe the end goal was always to put it on the selling block. So we'll see how this plays out.
Okay. Speaking of something else that stands out to us that I think makes sense, Constantine 2 with Keanu Reeves and Francis Lawrence are due for a sequel to come out as a DC hit. So, Warner Brothers Discovery decided to say, hey, we're gonna do Constantine 2.
Hey man, can we get like a crossover with the Dream and everything and the demons? I'm all for a second movie with Constantine, man. I think Constantine is a gem that hasn't had the right amount of attention. He's a great character. He's super cool. It's dark. It's edgy. I think that's when DC is actually at its best. And
but Keanu's kind of getting long in the tooth, though.
Very long in the tooth.
You see it in him every day. We see it in him. He's in Maui, just enjoying life. He's like, yo, I don't move around like I used to.
No, not at all. And why would you? What Keanu was pushing what? Mid-50s?
He's doing good though. He'll kill it. I mean, he killed Constantine the first time. That first movie I loved. Yeah. I love that first Constantine movie.
Doesn't have to be a super action-packed movie. It's not Batman.
Yep. And I loved it when the devil took all the tar out his lungs. Like, oh no, you're not gonna die right now. I'm gonna keep you alive.
Yeah, man. Constantine's a super, super dope character. I just remember back on Harley Quinn, we looked at it last couple of weeks. He only had a little cameo and it was dope.
It was dope.
Yeah, everything that he's in. So man, I'm all for it. And Keanu Reeves is a super cool guy.
He's super cool. He's like one of the coolest.
Yeah, so
and that's what Tom Cruise is to action films, what Keanu Reeves is to being cool in films.
Yeah, I can get that. And that's who John Constantine is. He is a Keanu Reeves type of character,
Yeah.
He's sullen, he's quiet, makes an impact, and he gets slizzard, man. John Constantine can outdrink anybody in the DCU. That's my guy.
Word. I got some video game news. It's crossing over from streaming services.
What's that?
You know how we love the one show on Apple Plus? What's our favorite show on Apple Plus?
Ted Lasso or Mythic Quest?
So Ted Lasso, AFC Richmond Club is officially in FIFA 23. They're going to make me buy FIFA 23 now.
Yeah. So is it Ted Lasso? Is he coaching the team, or is it?
He's the coach on the team, but the whole team is there.
The whole team.
Sam, Danny Rojas, they're all on a team. So let me read the news. Let me get this right. Electronic Arts and Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment announced the crossover for EA Sports Global bestseller on Wednesday. It's like a more robust than earlier rumors had suggested. Lasso, Jason Sudeikis, is available as the manager in career mode for AFC Richmond or any other side. Players may also create their own pro and join AFC Richmond in career playing in any league they choose. Even Richmond's fictional home stadium, Nelson Road, which in real life is Crystal Palace, Sedessa Park, will appear in FIFA 23. So they're bringing everything in. It's career mode. You control him as a manager.
Okay. Man, I'm all for that. I don't know if it makes the game any better, but I think it's dope.
It's dope. It's super dope.
Do that. Yeah, that's dope. Look, okay, I see him.
Like, look at the screen. You see him up there, have all the characters in it. That's super dope.
Yeah.
Oh man, all I need is Shaolin Soccer to be dropped in now. Oh my goodness, they need to just this is the metaverse. This is what we want. This is what we've been asking for.
We getting bombed in the chat here. What's going on?
We
here?
are. Hey, nerdy entrepreneur.
What's going on? Okay.
I don't know who 69 Mega is. They just bombing us with all kinds of nonsense.
Yeah. What is that?
The people bombing us with nonsense.
Yeah.
Stay on some video game news though. GTA publisher Take-Two's have an awful week. It even gets worse. So they have a disastrous hack this week. First thing to break out is the disastrous hack in Take-Two games. And last week they had something horrible happen. Early footage leaked about GTA 6. A lot of early footage. So it seems like a lot of the phishing emails have been signed by Shikar A, and they've been hacked into their system that go out to everybody that has the new version of the Take-Two launcher.
Yeah.
So it looks really bad. And for GTA 6, a lot of early production footage made it online during different stages of production, and people are taking it like this is what the final game is going to look like. The one thing that's really good for them that came in their favor is that a lot of independent developers and developers are releasing early footage of their games in early development. And so they're showing off like, hey guys, what you see on GTA 6 right now is not representative of the final product. This is just early footage. This is what our game that you love so much looked like when we first started. And this is what it was when we released it.
And that makes sense.
So that's the thing that's helping them right now.
Yeah, it's just an early version. They got somebody hacked, somebody went in there, an early version. But yeah, that's all you gotta do is come out of that. No big deal.
Yeah. So that's what's going on with them right now.
Yeah. I think they'll be fine.
They'll be fine. They'll be totally fine. Yeah. But they're just having a rough time.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
But
you tough, B.
They're tough. They're pretty tough. The Geekish Network's very own Summer Punch is part of Take-Two. So
shout out.
You just got some cleanup to do.
We got in the chat. It said, I heard about GTA 6 leak, and yeah, usually it's behind the scenes look that came out early to deal with it.
Yeah. Most people that are gamers, they're not used to seeing early game footage. They have no idea what that looks like. And when developers do purposely leak it, it's kind of polished. They kind of clean it up a little bit and put purpose behind it. But all this came out and they're like, this game's going to suck.
It's early. Come on, guys. It's early. Yeah.
Early by probably a number of years early.
Yeah.
They haven't even really announced the game. So
I mean, that's like looking at pre-production of a movie, be like, this movie gonna suck. Like,
yeah, that's like looking at the characters read the lines for the first time at a table read.
Right. Like, oh, he can't act, she can't act. Like, dude, it's a table read. Calm down. We're gonna be all right.
Right. So Logitech G Cloud gaming handheld is going to arrive in October for $349.99. So let's be honest. The Steam Deck, the Steam Deck is what's kicking off all these portable handheld PCs. They've always been around. Nobody really cared to buy them. Steam came out and said, hey, we got one for you. It's going to play your Steam library for you. That went on pre-order, sold out quickly, long-term, long pre-orders. My niece is getting hers sooner or later. And, so Logitech is like, we're going to get in on this too. We're going to get in on this. And so they have a cloud gaming handheld. So Logitech is officially announcing its G Cloud gaming handheld today after a teaser and leaked last month. It leaked. The Android-powered $349 handheld will arrive in North America on October 17th with access to Google Play Store, Xbox Cloud Gaming, and NVIDIA's GeForce Now service. While you'll be able to play Android mobile games, the focus will really be on cloud gaming. Everything's going to the cloud. So
Absolutely.
All the cloud does is play your game, do all the computations, and sends you an image and takes your command prompts and sends it back and sends you back down another image. We live in the future, man.
We are. And Defunct says, can we consider this to officially be the Xbox version of the Game Boy?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Until we get it, until Microsoft decides to allow us to put a Linux app on our Steam machines, our Steam decks, then it's that.
So which one you going with? Are you going?
I got the Steam Deck. I have one.
Okay. Do you like the Steam Deck?
I love it.
What about the Logitech one? You think it's gonna be dope?
It's gonna be dope. Which one I rather prefer? I have the high-end Steam Deck, so it makes sense for me to stick with that. This is not the high end, but this is in between probably. Defunct, correct me if I'm wrong. The specs on this are probably in between a Switch and the lower end Steam Deck.
Okay. All right.
What's up, Mark? Mark's in the chat too now.
Yeah, we got Mark. Yeah, man. We appreciate you, chat, for supporting us.
Let's give that story. Matter of fact, I'm not. Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive tabletop RPG is coming in 2024. So Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive series of novels. So he did all these novels on I think he did them all on Kickstarter. It ended up being like the #1 highest Kickstarter for a book ever.
All right, so to turn it into an RPG game from
he turned into an RPG game. Yeah. Yeah. And I think how he did it was like, hey, I got these 4 books I'm making. I'm not going to tell you anything about them. Y'all can pre-order it on Kickstarter.
Nice. How much did he raise?
Oh, let me check. I have to look it up. But he raised a lot. He raised I think a grip for it. He raised the grip. I was like, that's impressive.
Stuff like that impresses me. Like we hear about creatives, kind of taking their creative license into their own hand and going out there and financing projects. And when they're able to do that, man, I think it's dope. I'm inspired by it.
Yeah, it's very inspirational. So far, 2 million, over 2 million for it.
$2 million, man. He took a novel and made $2 million to make his own game.
Yep. So it's amazing. People are doing it out here. So it's exciting. It's exciting to see what's going on in the world. Congratulations to all entrepreneurs and people wouldn't have the heart to do it.
Yeah, the courage to go out there and make it done. What is this? 41 million? What are we looking?
41 million total overall, I think, for the novels.
Jeez. He raised $41 million?
Yes, for the novels.
Jeez.
And 2 million so far for the RPG figures.
Nice.
Yeah, $41 million. But it's a set of novels. It's a set of novels.
It don't matter, man.
Yeah. And his video was compelling. Like I almost bought into the novels. He said, look, you get in the high end now, I'm gonna throw some extra stuff in there for you. But I wrote these books. I've been, this is what I did in the pandemic. This is what got me through it. And I got some of the best writing I've ever done with these books. Come in on it. Hey, and people went in. It's like, yo, you the man. You write well. We're gonna go with you.
That's super dope.
You know what I'm saying? I bet you every major author right now is kicking themselves in the butt and say, this Kickstarter thing is the way I'm going forward.
They are. They're like, what the hell? The Nerdy Entrepreneur says it's 4 novels plus a subscription box. And 6 other books included from his other series.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he's already
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Nerdy Entrepreneur. Yeah, it's some extras in it. Yeah. That's so dope. So dope.
Man, I'm still tripping. So he's down 43 million. Man. Kudos to you, guy.
Since we're talking about RPGs right now, anyway, Monty Python fans should be very happy. There's a tabletop role-playing game that's with Monty Python's corpus of popular Ren Fair pre-game material. So publisher Exalted Funeral and developer Crowbar Creative have announced a new tabletop RPG called Monty Python's Co-Curricular Medieval Reenactment Program, a tome that cheekily calls itself not a role-playing game, but rather a very rigorous course of study intended only for serious students of English history. It is by no means a complete and comprehensive manual for running imaginative, highly unpredictable medieval-themed role-playing games based upon the complete comedic output of Monty Python with one's friends. This I'm totally impressed by. Monty Python is one of the wildest series of films and things ever.
That I just can't get into Monty Python humor. It's just not for me.
It's just dry British humor. It's like totally dry, wild. And it's like, what? Apparently, all my friends that do copious amounts of narcotics and other things love Monty Python.
I can't, son.
Well, would you get into a role-playing game based on it though?
No,
it may be interesting.
I have no desire to do anything with the whole Monty Python franchise.
So the co-curricular medieval reenactment program will be available on Kickstarter on October 22nd. It's going to raise about $41 million too.
I'm not for it, son. Is not. What y'all think out there, chat? Y'all for the Monty Python game? It's just not my wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's not in everybody's wheelhouse, but somebody out there is gonna love it.
Okay, you say so, man.
Yeah. So the Mad Magazine returns to celebrate its 70th birthday.
Okay. All right.
So Mad Magazine's coming back out and say, hey, we 70. Mad Magazine, America's Journal of Adolescent Satire, turned 70 this year. The publication will come out of hiatus on October 4th for an anniversary edition, headlined by tributes from Jordan Peele and Weird Al Yankovic, as well as the usual gang of idiots who still carry on the magazine's many absurd traditions.
I wonder, is this a test to see can Mad Magazine exist in this current world that we're in?
I didn't know it was 70 years old.
Yeah, man. Mad Magazine, like it was on the campuses of like a lot of Ivy League schools and creative schools, and it's kind of like National Lampoon, and a lot of great comedy writers got their start on Mad Magazine. I didn't know it went out of publication, but it's interesting that now they're just bringing it back for the 70th birthday.
70th. I hope they have a show to go with it.
Yeah,
as well.
Documentary, a show. We could get a lot.
Yeah. Bring back all those creators, treat it like the best stuff, like how they would do for Saturday Night Live if everybody was alive that made Saturday Night Live great.
Do people still watch Saturday Night Live though?
People still watch it. It's still popular.
I just wonder, because it seems like it's a satire show. The world is so different now, right? So if something happens on Monday and you have to wait all the way to Saturday to get the satire, by that time, with all the channels that we have out there, it's been run hundreds or thousands of times. So I just wonder the popularity still behind Saturday.
Yeah. They say that the weekly update is very, very popular on it. So people wait to the very end of the show to get the weekly update.
Yeah, I do remember. The Funk said, y'all remember Mad had their own SNL Mad TV. I do.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Because a lot of the writers, it used to be a pipeline into Saturday Night Live. Like a lot of college students from Mad Magazine was the pipeline into SNL. So yeah, I actually
and Mad TV was great.
Yeah.
They gave us Angela Johnson.
I don't know Angela Johnson, dude.
She's a comedian, man. Okay. She's a Mexican comedian that doesn't speak Spanish.
Okay.
And her last name's Johnson.
That's funny.
And she has this Vietnamese character she has that's hilarious. Honey, you got man. It's hilarious. And she's hilarious. Like her husband's Puerto Rican. They have a joke where she tells a joke. She was like, her Puerto Rican husband was like, Puerto Rican food is the greatest food. She said, oh yeah? Then why doesn't anybody say, let's go to the Puerto Rican restaurant? She said, I'm Mexican. We have Mexican food. People love Mexican food. Like, what's your favorite food? Mexican? They don't just say tacos. They say Mexican. And I was like, that is fair. That could be nachos, tacos, burritos.
Yeah. I don't think I've
and
ever
it could be all three of them.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said I want Puerto Rican food.
Nobody's ever said it. People say they want Puerto Rican dishes, right? But nobody says I want Puerto Rican food. She's like, that's like saying I want black food. We call it soul food, but she said it's not the whole nationality though. Oh Lord.
We got some people in the chat said they prefer Mad TV over SNL.
Yeah. Mark, I agree with you.
Huge SNL fan. Like
me neither.
You know, the Eddie Murphy years, early stuff, but it's been years since I've been at
it. Let's be honest. We were into it because there was no competition on TV at the time.
Yeah, man.
Then Mad TV came and just crushed it. I used to watch it every week.
You had Mad TV. Well, before Mad TV, like you had In Living Color, you had Mad TV. So yeah.
And Living Color definitely beat the brakes off of SNL.
Color beat the brakes off of everything.
It's amazing. It's amazing now to go back to it.
Yeah, you're like, wow, and the stars in there.
I'm gonna say something great. Something great happened. We were in a drought for graphics cards for the longest time. But NVIDIA reveals the RTX 4090 and the RTX 4080 graphics cards is most powerful consumer GPUs ever. That's a very Apple thing to say.
You were very excited about that.
Yes, man. Yes, I can build a PC now. I got it off my 2080 card that I've never used. That I got courtesy of Defunct finding a sale for me. But NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 4090 is set for release on October 12th, and prices starting at $15.99. So they're gonna all release at retail price. They're gonna have enough of them to go around.
Good shit.
The RTX 4080 16 gigabyte will be $1,199. And the 12 gigabyte one is $899. So that's significantly cheaper.
The
people are going to be
doesn't agree with you.
What's up?
Says the Funk doesn't agree with you. He said this isn't great. The 4070 pricing went up from 800 to 900, and the 4080 went from 700 to 1200.
Oh wow! Okay, but everybody said online this was a great deal. I guess it's not a great deal. See, I'm talking to the Funk though. You understand that person?
He's not one of these mere mortals, right? He ain't one.
He's not
one of the basic
mortals,
bitches you can just tell anything to, right?
No. The Funk is the dude to find the best deals.
Right. You know.
I remember going GameStop hopping with him, and we'll buy like 20 games, go to the last GameStop, return it all, and repurchase it all to get the best deals going. Okay. The Funk's about that life.
Good shit. All right, and we can tell because he's like, no, you know.
Yep. Yeah, we're talking about EVGAs next. They reportedly are sick of NVIDIA, that they're stopping making graphics cards altogether. The Funk mentioned it in it. So a whole company is like, you know what? We make a lot of money on graphics cards. We're going to stop making them. We're done with this company.
Dealing with you. Like, you and your graphics card.
Yeah.
Wow.
We know the EVGA makes 300 more profit on power supplies. Like, we make way more money on power supplies than these graphics cards. We're just done with you with these graphics cards.
And we ain't gonna be putting up with your ish, and we make more money off of this product than what you selling. Like, you know what? Just get out.
So wild.
That's wild.
That's so wild, right?
That's
so wild.
You like
they're like, we're done with you.
Like, we done with you.
We're done with you.
It ain't even worth our time to deal with you, son.
Yep, that's about right. That's about right. I guess I'll do one more story because this story is kind of excites me too. I'm pretty sure the Funk's really happy about this. Wall-E will be the first Disney film in a Criterion collection.
Nice.
I
Nice.
wonder how they chose Wall-E.
I don't know.
That's very interesting that it's the first Disney film in the Criterion collection because Disney's made some hits.
Some bangers.
I was thinking Winnie the Pooh would probably be up there, one of the hits to go into the Criterion collection.
Hate Winnie the Pooh.
God. I know you hate. I don't know why you hate Winnie the Pooh. It's amazing animation.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Robin. I just want to smack.
I was thinking one of those movies, or but yeah, Lion King would be the first film into the Criterion collection.
Something like that. Lion King. Yeah. What else? Disney had bangers. Mm-hmm. Maybe I don't know what the criteria was. Like, did they submit it? Did they require Disney to submit something? What was the criteria for making that selection? Because we're talking about a company, it just did 50 years, right? No, 7. How many years Disney?
Disney's almost at 100 years old now.
Okay. So we're talking about 2023 years worth of animation. What made them? I mean, I love Wall-E, but I just do wonder why it was the first one.
Yep. In addition to being the company's first Disney or Pixar film, Wall-E is the only CG animated film currently in the company's library.
So it was a CG movie that they wanted to select.
The first one, yep.
Yeah, so maybe that's what it was.
Yep. Wall-E was a historic film for Pixar, the story of a small trash compacting robot left behind on a polluted and abandoned Earth, was widely hailed upon its 2008 release for its unusual artfulness and confidence, with director Andrew Stanton as director. It's okay.
But I mean, dope. But what Pixar movie when it first came out was it?
Yeah.
Telling me Toy Story wasn't revolutionary.
But you understand the first 40 minutes of Wall-E was nearly dialogue free.
True.
So you're just watching.
Wall-E is great. It's dope. I just curious why that was the first one. And like I said, like I harken back to what you said a little bit earlier. Lion King kind of kicked the re-emergence of animation, like big studio animation, off again, because people don't remember prior to Lion King, there weren't a lot of animated movies. Lion King came in and just like kicked those doors off the hinge.
Yep. And Mark says something. Toy Story. Toy Story is another great one.
That's what I just said. Yeah, we're gonna act like Toy Story wasn't revolutionary when it came out.
That's true.
Up wasn't killing it when it first came out.
That first scene in Up is hard.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. wasn't killing it when it first came out.
That's true. Pixar comes with hits. Pixar is a hit maker.
I'm not hating on Wall-E, but I just wonder why. Because there were ones before him that
40 nearly dialogue-free minutes is a lot.
No, it's dope. It's a dope movie.
For the first 40 minutes for just Wall-E on planet Earth being by himself with a robot that comes down and he gets a crush on him.
Beauty and the Beast.
And says, as usual for Criterion Collection, the company plans to release the movie with a variety of extras, including new commentary tracks, essays, and behind-the-scenes documentaries and more. I know the Funk's going to have it, and I'm going to end up having it because he's going to tell me you need to have that in your collection. So it's going to be a Blu-ray that's going to sit on my shelf, and I can't do anything with besides put it in my PlayStation.
Hey, congratulations to Wall-E. It was
congratulations.
It was a dope cartoon. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited about it. Hopefully Maya and the 3 can make it in there, because Maya and the 3 I think is still amazing. I just went back and watched it. It was like, this is so good.
It was. We did it on Binge Worthy, right?
Yeah, we did it on Binge Worthy. If y'all haven't seen Maya and the 3, go watch Maya and the 3, and then go watch the Binge Worthy episode where we talk about Maya and the 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is amazing. I guess with that being said, Randy, we can get into going to crosstalk.
Huh? No, just saying one day Arcane is going to be there, because we talk about
Arcane is definitely going to be there.
And Into the Spider-Verse, Arcane and Into the Spider-Verse.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Arcane Into the Spider-Verse, both definitely Into the Spider-Verse needs to be into the Criterion Collection. I don't think the Criterion Collection allows TV shows in yet, so Arcane may not be there.
All right.
But there has to be something equivalent for TV shows these days, because there's been a lot of masterful shows come out.
Okay. All right. So I guess we're gonna skip crosstalk for now.
I guess we skip crosstalk, come shut down and come back later. Yeah.
But before we head out, let's tell the people what we're watching.
Yeah, we come back with binge worthy, you guys.
Yeah, we come back for binge worthy, and this week we are evaluating Cyberpunk Edge Runners, right? Yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about in our next show on binge worthy. So join us. What, 5 minutes?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes. So give us 5 minutes and come back and hear what we have to say about Cyberpunk Edge Runners, man. You're not gonna want to miss this. I'll let you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.